We all know one of those people, a one-upper, hanging out with your friends. You tell a story about your last Friday night out or an awkward date. You make everyone laugh a few times, and before you can even finish, the one-upper of the group starts in on their own story that seems to be a version of yours, but it's just more over the top. Every single time, doesn't fail, right? Here's another version. You have a romantic partner that starts going out unexpectedly more often. All of a sudden, they're running errands all the time that they don't tell you about beforehand. They seem to be gone longer and longer. At some point, you're like, "Hey, what's going on with this? What's up?" You hear what they have to say, seems reasonable and plausible. You think you're just being jealous and tripping, but it just doesn't feel right. It's got a little funk to it. Sometimes these kind of chats and social exchanges happen in a much more serious and professional setting. We just had an election that seemed to be important to a lot of people. Wouldn't it be great to know if someone was lying or exaggerating or taking great liberties with what most would consider acceptable reality? There's a great need in our society to determine, in a quick and effective way, if someone you're listening to is playing a little fast and loose with the truth, and consequently, your time and concern. No one wants their wallet or heart or hope toyed with and treated like a joke. With the explosion and advent of real-time translation with the assistance of AI, we have the ability to communicate with one another across any language in real time. With that being said, I've come up with a solution to a massive problem for our sometimes cynical and manipulative conversations in our society. I introduce to you the Bullshi T84. This is a real-time AI voice translator that is programmed with 162 languages. A dozen of the most used languages can be used completely offline. If you have the need for the more unique ones, all you have to do is use Wi-Fi or connect it to your phone. The Bullshi T84 is modified with an AI upgrade that detects BS, lies, exaggerations, obfuscations, and manipulations. What do you say we give it a try? Here's Lloyd Austin talking about the war in Ukraine, which has cost us about $500 billion, which they are going to say, we have to kick your granny off Medicare now, and oh, by the way, we're taking your Social Security away that you already paid for that you were supposed to get back in retirement, because we're broke. Let's roll the clip. Okay, Bullshi. Now, what did Lloyd Austin really say in those 4 blunt reasons? Number 1, threatening European security is translated as Putin is not going to let us expand and steal all the resources we can get our hands on in Russia. Number 2, challenging NATO allies means Putin is going to embarrass us by destroying all of our weapon sales because we don't make anything effective anymore or at enough quantities. Point 3, attacks our shared values. Translation, we desire permanent Roman-style imperialism and market hegemony over the entire planet forever. Point 4, rules-based international order that keeps us safe. Translation, we already have international law, much of which we wrote, but it doesn't apply to us. So we'll make the rules as we go whenever we feel like it. You won't know what they are or where to find them. We'll just tell you when you broke one and bomb you or sanction you. So we'll be safe, and if you pay us to be in the club, we'll let you feel safe for a little while too until we want to steal something else from you. You see how this works? Don't get played by Lloyd for hundreds of billions or get your heart broken by a game playing jerk. Be smart. Be informed. Get your Bullshi T84 today for only $79.99. with 3 months free 24/7 customer care support and only $4.99 a month thereafter. Thank you, and grab your Bullshi T84 now.